Good morning, Boker Tov, Boker Ol. It's wonderful to see you here this morning and to have the opportunity to start this very momentous week, the week of Rosh Hashanah, together. I'm pleased that we're here. It was very meaningful for those of us who had the chance to be together last night at Slichot, at Temple, an opportunity to connect and to sing and to prepare for the year. Good morning, Anne, and good morning to all who are here with us. Please do go ahead and share a greeting. Good morning, Karen, and good morning to all as we find ourselves in the last steps before the new year. Good morning, Sam and Seymour and Sulang and Eleanor. And good morning as well to Anita. It's good for us all to be here this morning and looking forward to sharing this week and this time together. So let us begin as we do each day, and especially in the first day of a new week with words of gratitude. Please join me in a Asher Yatzah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher yatzar et ha'adam bechokma, u'bara bo nekavim nekavim, chalulim chalulim, galui v'yadua lifnei chisech vodecha, she'im yipatech echad mehem, או יסתם אחד מהם, אי אפשר להתקיים ולעמוד לפניך. ברוך אתה, אדוני, רופא כל בשר, ומפליא לעשות. Blessed eternal God, creator of the universe, you have fashioned our bodies with wisdom, creating within us a finely balanced network. To stand before you in prayer is itself a fragile miracle. Eternal God, we praise you as the healer of body and spirit. And let's focus on that spirit, on who we are within. The soul that you have given me, O God, is a pure one. You have created and formed it, breathed it into me, and within me you sustain it. So long as my soul is within me, I will give thanks to you, eternal my God and God of my ancestors, source of all creation, sovereign of all souls. We praise you, eternal God, in whose hand is the power of all life and the spirit of all flesh. And let's remind ourselves as we enter a new week that every week can be a time of learning. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu la'asok b'divrei Torah. V'arev na Adonai Eloheinu et divrei Toratcha b'finu ובפי עמך בית ישראל, ונהיה אנחנו וצאצאינו וצאצאי עמך בית ישראל, כולנו יודעי שמך ולומדי תורתך לשמה. ברוך אתה אדוני, המלמד תורה לעמו ישראל. אלו דברים שאין להם שיעור. These are the obligations whose value cannot be measured. They nourish us in this world and help us to create the world to come. Kibud av v'em, to honor fathers and mothers. Ugmilut chasadim, to perform acts of love and kindness. V'hashkamat beit midrash shacharit v'yarvit, to attend the house of study morning and evening. V'achnasat orchim, to welcome the stranger. V'bikul cholim, to visit the sick. V'achnasat kala, to provide for brides and grooms. V'levayat hamed, to keep faith with the dead. V'yun tefillah, to pray with sincerity. V'hava'at shalom ben adam l'chavero, to make peace when there is strife. V'tamud Torah keneged kulam, and the study of Torah is equal to them all. Well, as we find ourselves in the beginning of this week, let us continue with this theme of gratitude for the blessings that we have and for the opportunities to live a life beyond just our physical and personal circumstances. Let's join in Baruch She'amar and then Psalm 100, Mizmor Todah, a song to say thank you. Please join me. Baruch She'amar v'haya ha'olam. Blessed is the one who speaks that we might listen. Blessed is the one who acts that we might be witnesses. Baruch hu u'baruch shemo. Blessed is the one who decides that we might accept. Blessed is the one who has mercy that we might live. Baruch she'amar v'haya ha'olam. Blessed is the one who removes the darkness that we might see. Blessed is the one who lives forever that we might believe. Blessed is the one who saves and delivers that we might be redeemed. Mizmor LeTodah. Let all the earth sing to the eternal, find joy in service of the sacred. May every word lead one to encounter the divine presence. May we sense the Holy One within us and in all creation. Discover sacred purpose in every moment. The eternal is our infinitely capable creator. God forms our purpose and potential. Enter the gates with gratitude, bring praise and thanks, and bless the divine name. The divine love of the eternal allows us to find good in everything and strengthens the faith of each generation. Our generation likewise needs to stand up and, while acknowledging its blessings, face its challenges as well. Learn how to be joyful under challenging circumstances. Learn how to stand up against those with anti-life, coexistence values, and at the same time stand with those who will stand with us. It's in that spirit that we join together in Shema Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kavod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך. וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. ויאמר אדוני אל משה לאמור, דבר אל בני ישראל ואמרת עליהם, ועשו להם ציצית על כנפי בגדיהם לדורותם, ונתנו על ציצית הכנף פתיל תכלת, והיה לכם לציצית, וראיתם אותו, וזכרתם את כל מצוות אדוני, ועשיתם אותם, ולא תטו אחרי לבבכם, ואחרי עיניכם, אשר אתם זונים אחריהם, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם. אדוני אלוהיכם, אמת. Well, we find ourselves entering the new week, and in doing so, it's very important for us to have the opportunity to make this transition from Shabbat to weekdays, and doing so in a way that acknowledges not just our ability, but our responsibility to make distinctions, to see things around us for what they are, to see when there is a wrong that needs righting, to see when there is a right that needs acknowledging and celebrating, to see the things that distinguish us and others one from the other, and to see the things that unite us and connect us as well. The Havdalah prayer that we recite on the first service of the new week is traditionally located, as it says in the note, in the first intermediate blessing of the Amidah, the one about intellect and awareness. And we're grateful to God for giving us minds for us to be able to look at the world and to make meaningful and values-based distinctions. In that spirit, let's join together in this prayer of Havdalah in both Hebrew and English. אתה חוננתנו למדע תורתך, ותלמדנו לעשות חוקי רצונך, ותבדל אדוני אלוהינו בין קודש לחול, בין אור לחושך, בין ישראל לעמים, בין יום השביעי לששת ימי המעשה. אדוני אלוהי ואלוהי אבותיי ואמותיי, החל עלינו הימים הבאים לקראתנו לשלום, מנוקים מכל עוון ומדובקים ביראתך, ברוך רונן הדת. You have graciously given us the chance to know your Torah and taught us to observe your laws. Eternal our God, you have allowed us to see the distinctions between holy and ordinary, between light and dark, between Israel, the people of Israel, and other nations, and between the seventh day and the 6 days of work. Eternal my God, God of my fathers and mothers, may the days to come bring peace, free of wrongdoing and filled with reverence. Blessed is the generous source of intelligence. Let's take a moment just for an additional prayer for goodness for this week, and hoping that our lives can be filled with ahava ve'achava, shalom v'rayut, love and companionship, peace and friendship. Words from the Sheva Brachot, from the 7 blessings recited at weddings, but these really talk about all of our lives in covenant, not just that kind of relational covenant, but the Jewish idea that lives are made deeper, richer, more meaningful when we live a life that is based in mutual commitments with others that share our values in the world, and with whom we can work to learn to grow and to make the world a better place. Let's share in this prayer in Hebrew and English, and then we'll take a moment in silent reflection. יהי רצון מלפניך, אדוני אלוהי ואלוהי אבותיי ואמותיי, שתשכון בפורנו אהבה ואחווה, שלום ורעות, ותצליח סופנו אחרית ותקווה, ותרבה גבולנו בתלמידים. Eternal my God, God of my fathers and mothers, may it be your will that our destiny be to have homes filled with love and companionship, peace and friendship. May our generation be one of success and hope, and may our community be rich in students. As we continue our prayers together, we look not just to our immediate world or community, but to the larger world, and especially the Jewish world. Sadly, as we begin this new week, while Israel and the IDF have stood against and tried to create deterrence against terrorist armies on its borders. With the holidays coming, we don't see an obvious end, neither to this time of violence and war, nor to the painful experience of the hostages. And so we turn to these words of prayer for all those who must shoulder that awesome and awful responsibility, and our prayer for those in need of healing, which includes our prayer for those who are held captive. מי שברך אבותינו אברהם, יצחק ויעקב, ואימותינו שרה, רבקה, לאה ורחל, ויברך את חיילי צבא ההגנה לישראל, ושאר מגיני עמנו, העומדים על משמרתם. ישמרם הקדוש ברוך הוא. ויצילם מכל צרה וצוקה ומכל נגע ומחלה, וישלח ברכה בכל מעשה ידיהם, ויקוים בהם הכתוב, וכיתתו חרבותיהם לעתים, וחניתותיהם למזמרות, לא יישאו גוי לגוי חרב, ולא ילמדון עוד מלחמה, וישבו איש תחת גפנו, ותחת תאנתו, ואין מחריד, ונאמר, Amen. May the one who blessed our ancestors bless the soldiers of the IDF and all who stand on guard for us. May the Holy One guard them against all difficulty and distress, injury and illness. May all of their actions bring blessing, fulfilling the prophet's words. Let them beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Let nation not lift up sword against nation, and may they learn war no more. May all sit under a vine or fig tree, with none to make them afraid. And together we say, Amen. And we continue, as I mentioned, with our prayer for those in need of healing. And so for those in our immediate circle of family and friends who are unwell or isolated, injured, or rehabilitating, for all those who are trying to overcome and make their life more whole, more livable, more meaningful. And especially for those who are isolated, whether here by infirmity or age, or whether far away by those factors, or by the cruelty of the oppressive terrorists who have initiated the violence that rages around Israel at this time. For each of them, for all of them, for the names given to me and given to Temple, for those names placed in the chat and this and other services, we turn to these words of a refuah. Mishaberach Avotenu Avraham Yitzhak v'Yaakov v'imotenu Sarah Rivka Leah v'Rachel hu yiraped kol makotenu. Yeh ratzon milfanecha Adonai Eloheinu lachal imam l'rapotam v'yishlach lanu mehera refuah shlema v'ateret shalom v'nomar Amen. May the one who blessed our ancestors bless and heal all who suffer. May it be the divine will to provide healing and strength. Reveal to us the holiness of life, the wholeness of shalom, and let us say together, Amen. Well, we've had this opportunity this morning to connect and reflect, and now it's time for us likewise to take moments to remember. And so we recall those who died in recent days and weeks, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have taken into our hearts with our own. During the last 30 days, the period of Shloshim, we extend our condolences to the families of Joanna Sloan, Faye Kate, Anna Mae Silverman, Paul Auerbach, Stan Albert. And it is our sad duty to report the death of our member, David Hirsch, husband of Donna, father of Dana, and the late Lisa Hirsch Wax. Funeral will take place today at 12:30 p.m. at Benjamin's Park Memorial. Additional information is available on the Benjamin's website. We also remember all victims of war and terror, including Adrian Marcello, Alex Lubnoff, Almog Salusi, Carmel Gat, Aidan Yerushalmi, Hirsch Goldberg Poland, Ori Danino, Roni Shakuri, Yohanan Shchori, Yuri Birnbaum, Yochai Chai Agam Naim, Amit Bakri, Amit Friedman, Gary Gidon Hanchal, Dotan Shimon, Daniel Alush, Ori Ashkeni, Nehemia, Tom Ish Shalom, David Moshe Ben Shitrit, Daniel Mimon Toaf, Nael Foasi, Tom Kere. And on yahrzeit, on the anniversary of their deaths, on this 26th day of the month of Elul, the 29th of September, 2024, we honor the life and legacy of Phyllis Frank, Benjamin Freeman, Louis Goldberg, Ruth Segan, Stanley Lee, Bertha Sklar, Harold Solomon Sutton, Lily Ehrman. Zichronam Levracha. May their memories be a blessing to us. Our griefs and sympathies are mingled as we turn together to words sanctified by memory, words glorified by hope, the words of the Kaddish Yatom. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemeh rabba, ve'alma divarach eruteh ve'amlich malchuteh, v'chayechon u'v'yomechon, v'chaye dechol bet Yisrael, ba'gala u'bizman kareh v'imru amen. Yeheh shmeh rabba mevarach le'alam u'lalmei almaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitzromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shemeh dekudsha borichu. Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata damiran be'alma v'mu. Amen. Yeheh shlama rabba min shmaya v'chayim alenu ve'al kol Yisrael v'mu. Amen. Oseh shalom b'mumav, hu yaseh shalom alenu ve'al kol Yisrael v'mu. Amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn and bring comfort and strength to all who remember. And together we say, Amen. Well, it's exciting to be starting this new week together with you, and looking forward to starting to celebrate the new year on this Wednesday night. And so as we continue to connect to one another, thank you, Joni, for the virtual tekiah. We conclude our service with a sound of the shofar. Simple and short this morning. Boker Tov. Make it a good one.